Alright, Shalom, Shalom. It's the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of America and teach the hopefully elect. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity and with charity. Alright, so basically it's kind of through the spirit, I don't have no scriptures really prepared, but I was about to walk out the door and Spirit told me to do a sit down. And first thing that came to mind was order, man. Alright? Was order. Alright? Cause one way that help you get salvation is, man, listening to your elders, man. Listening to the righteous men that Yahweh Shema Shai has set up. Alright? Listening to the men that Yahweh Shema Shai has set up. Alright? So and this kind of been something that's been on my mind for a minute, but sometimes Spirit won't what it won't, cause if we look at our elders, and listen to our elders, cause like the elder Uriah in Chicago, every time he tells me something, man, it be through the Spirit, man. Every time any elder tell me something, or any older brother, through this, or any, brother, older brother, in the Spirit tell me something, be on point, man. All right, so you gotta really take those words to heed, man. All right, because in doing so, man, you can save your own soul. All right. So this Ecclesiastes 8. I'm gonna start at 8 and I'm gonna start at 8 and 8. All right, despise. Well, I'm gonna jump down at 6. Dishonor not a man in his old age, for even some of us wax old. Now this is talking about an aged man. All right, a man with gray hair, man. All right, so you're supposed to show a man a wisdom. All right, you're supposed to not dishonor him, man. All right, because we gonna eventually get old, man. All right, and you could take that with the elders as well, man. The ones that's before you, man. Dishonor not those men, man. All right, even Paul, man, he got slapped, man. All right, and he apologized, man. All right, if I'm not mistaken, man. All right, but he was an elder, man. All right, and that's just order, man. Even though I think the guy was going off, but the point is, man. All right, but we got elders in his truth, man. How much more, man? The elders in his truth. All right. So you show respect to an elderly man. All right, like the scriptures say, be a good report to them that are within and without. All right. So you got how much more the elders and the man who been in this truth longer than you, man. All right. You supposed to, and the man that's over you through the Spirit, man. All right. You supposed to show them men honor and reverence, man. All right. It says, rejoice not over the greatest enemy being dead, but remember that we all die. We die all right? Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverb. For of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease. All right, so if an elder is trying to tell you something and explain something to you, All right, you gotta take that. You gotta take that to mind. All right, because they been there, done that. All right, they are led through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, just like we are, man. All right, so you can't get yourself all up into, oh, can't nobody tell me nothing. That pride, man. Because the scriptures say, how about your mouth shall resist the proud. Alright? It says, miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learned of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need requireth. Alright? So, following these men and listening to these men, you're going to learn instruction. Alright? Like the apostles always said, like I can remember when I first came into the truth, they used to always say, hey man, don't try to teach your woman nothing, man. She ain't gonna get it. Of course, Jake don't listen, and you start to teach your woman, man, and it makes your life harder, man. Alright, if you got a woman, man, just deal with her as a woman, man. Alright? If she don't believe, don't try to force this on her, man. Just like the scriptures say, man, the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the believing husband, man. And leave it like that, man. It'll bring you a lot of problems, man. Alright, or even they said things like can stay in prayer, man. Alright? Hey, cause Satan to jump on your car, or your family gonna leave you, or this leave you, this gonna happen, or this gonna happen. Don't do it, brothers. Trust me. And sure enough, you see incidents where brothers didn't listen to that knowledge. I mean, even myself. Alright? Sometimes Jake just gotta bust their ass to learn, bust their head open to learn. Alright, but when you think back and you listen, man, in like things I'm going through now, man, I dare not listen, man. Alright? It'll save you a hard time, man. It'll save you pain and suffering and agony, man. Alright? It'll save your life. Okay? It'll save you pains in your body. It'll save your soul. Alright? It says, because they learned to their fathers, man. Because they learned, man. They listen. Alright? So, and they passing down this information that they got and their wisdom to us, man. And we got to take heed to that. Alright? Alright? It's Hebrews 13 and 17. It says, obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves. Alright, so you got to humble down, man. You got to follow that order. For they watch for your souls, as they must give account, that they may do it with joy, not with grief, for this is unprofitable unto you. Alright? So you gotta obey them that have the rule over you, man. Cause they watching for our souls, man. Just like we supposed to watch, the other elder brothers supposed to watch for the younger brothers' souls, man. Alright? How y'all brothers doing? Y'all brothers alright? Okay, giving brothers assignments. Alright. Dealing with brothers through the Spirit. Alright. Dealing with brothers through the Spirit. Okay. Hey, because not only are you teaching them, you're teaching yourself as well. It's teaching you responsibility. Alright. It's teaching you you growing through the Spirit in the scriptures. Alright, because you steady being occupied in the scriptures, what's gonna happen, man? Your scriptures gonna stay on your mind. Alright? Brothers not getting on you just to get on you. Brothers are getting on you because they love you. Alright? Brothers not getting on you to belittle you or break you or make you think that you're insignificant or act like they had this power over you, man. Brothers are doing this to make sure you're on point, man. Alright? When a brother tell me something, I always take it as if Yahweh Shema Shai is talking to me. Alright? Because we each individual one of us know what we need to work on. Alright? And how much to recognize that it's the Spirit talking through these men when they tell you your faults. All right. It says, um, uh, you know, Salakia, you know. So, you know, that's pretty much, let me, Salakia, let me, uh, all right. This First Thessalonians 5 and 11. I'm gonna start at 11. Wherefore, comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as ye also do. So he's saying, edify one another. All right, even as we do it. You know, brothers do it. You know what I mean? All right. It says, and we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord and admonish you. All right. So it's brothers that's over you in the Lord, man. Which shows order, man. All right. They watch for your souls. They making sure you're on point, because we all want to get on the chariot. All right. Everything that's popping off now in these days, man, we all want to get on the chariot, man. All right. Like the saying, everybody want to, you know, it's okay. It's a saying, you know, but it say everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die, man. All right. That's everybody want to. You got niggas that want to get on the chariot, but don't want to listen to the order, man. All right. You got niggas that want to get on the chariot, but don't want to obey the order, man. All right. How can you despise men that's actually showing you love, man? In the world we listen to people. We listen to our bosses at work. How much more the men of the Lord, man? The true bosses. All right, the true kings, the true rulers, man. That's led by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. All right. It said, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake, and be at peace among yourselves. All right. So you gotta show these men respect and honor, man. All right, because they leading us in the right in the path of righteousness, man. All right, we gotta follow somebody to get in the kingdom. All right, like the scriptures say, it's fire on one side. I think it's in second address. I Alright, this is second Esdras 7. I'm gonna start as 6. There is also another thing, a city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow and set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. Alright, so when like the scripture say, man, he walked through the valley of the shadow of death, man. In this society, man, there's always something to fall off and go into some folly, man. Alright? Alright? He said if the Lord tell you to do something, man, just do it, man. If a brother tell you to do something, just do it, man. Alright? They led through the spirit, man. If they doing it so you don't fall into that fire or to that water. Alright? It says, in one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but only one man go there at once. So you got to be following somebody. All right? You got to be following somebody. And why not follow the men that's led through the spirit, man? Who's the ones that's being called the outskirting of the earth, man? That's been made the filth of the earth, man. All right, they don't care about no money. No, that's not making this truth for gain, man. All right, that's a great gift, man. We got the truth, man. All right, we are serving the men, and through the Spirit, we are serving Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, and we got the men that's led that Yahweh Bashim Shai sent, man. All right, we are dealing with those ancient men. All right, but you gotta really understand that in your own mind. Do you believe that this is the truth? Are you fully persuaded in your own mind? All right. So you just gotta do this work, man. Do this work, man. All right. And it's duties that come with it, man. All right, and that's following these great men, man. These men of renown, man. All right. So with that, I hope it was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and charity. Shalom.